Hey guys, it's Meg and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a Bujo with me so you can see how I fill in all my journal spreads, and let's just get into it. So the first thing I need to fill in my journal is the year in pixels page. I don't need to put anything in my future log today. That I just use mostly for main events, birthdays, holidays, that sort of thing. So year in pixels is the first spread I need to fill in. The 2022 in pixels spread is a yearly tracker that you use to keep track of how each of your days has been using a colour-coded key. Today is the 14th of February and it's Valentine's Day, so today is a good day and I've got my orange pen to fill this one in. So that's that one done. It's a nice and quick spread to fill in and you can see all of the colours starting to come together, and I can't wait to see how it's going to look by the end of the year. Now moving on to the bookshelf spread. This is not a spread I would normally need to fill in every day, but as I haven't actually filled it in yet, I thought I could do it on this video so you can see how I fill it in. This is my TBR bookshelf, so I'm going to be filling it in with some books that I want to read, and then once I've read them I can rate them with this colour rating system I've got down here. So I'm just writing the titles along the spine of the little books I've drawn on the bookshelf, and these are some books that I've got for Christmas and some that I had for a little while that I've been intending to read but haven't got round to it. So I'm hoping by putting these on my bookshelf then I'll be reminded to get on with my reading, and it'll also be a nice way for me to reflect on the book by giving it a review when I colour it in. So these are my February spreads. So the first thing we need to fill in here is my mood tracker, and I've already picked out the pens that I'm going to need. So to fill this in, we just need to select the mood that I'm feeling today, and today is a pretty good day, so I'm going to go with the little smiley face, not the extremely happy face, but the smiley one will do. So I've got this yellow colour and I'll be filling in number 14. Then it's on to the sleep tracker. It works so that you fill in the day for the night previous. So for example, on the 14th, I'm filling it in for the sleep from the 13th to the 14th rather than 14th to 15th, if that makes sense. So for last night, I went to bed around 1 a.m, which is pretty good for me. So I've just put a little dot to make sure I know where I'm drawing my line from. And then I got up around 9. So 9 is this one, put a little dot. And then I just try my best to draw a fairly straight line to join the dots. For this tracker, I'm also doing an energy bar down the side so I can track how energized I'm feeling. And today, although I didn't have loads of hours of sleep, I think the fact that I went to bed a bit earlier than I often do, I'm feeling pretty energized. So I'm going to fill in 3 of the energy little circles, and now we can move on to the weekly spread. So this is my week 1 of the weekly spreads. As you can see, I fill it in with a very basic to-do list, and then I use these little arrows to migrate a task if I didn't get it done. I'm also using my habit tracker on each of the weekly spreads rather than having a page set for the entire month, just because this allows me to change up the habits each week if I feel like one of them I'm not doing very much or one of them I'm doing particularly well, so I don't need to track it, that sort of thing. This was last week's weekly spread. Again, just a very simple, easy setup using all of my to-do lists, and these both have been horizontal spreads, but for this week I have decided to go with vertical ones for the days, and I am also doing something a little bit different. This week I've put the times down the left hand side so I can try out time blocking, and I've also got my mini habit tracker with my chosen habits for this week. I'm really enjoying the fact I can change these up every week if I want to. I've also got a lovely quote that I love having for motivation, and then I've left some room for my little illustrations down at the bottom. So if you saw my live stream at the weekend, you would have seen me set this one up. As I said, I was trying out something a little bit different. So this is the time blocking I mentioned earlier, which is when you dedicate a specific chunk of time to a particular task and you try your best to stick to that. So I've divided my day up into different sections, and I'm going to see whether I prefer this to my usual to-do list style planning. Then I'm just filling in the 2 habits that I've already got done this morning, which is my meditation and skincare, and that is pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload. My next video is going to be my March bullet journal setup, so you'll want to make sure you can check that one out. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.